As dusk settled over Pine Hollow, the sky faded from gold to deep blue. A herd of sheep grazed quietly under the watch of their shepherd. Among them was a curious little lamb named Daisy. While the others stayed close together, Daisy wandered toward a cluster of young maple trees. Fresh leaves shimmered in the fading light. "Just a few more bites," she whispered to herself. "They look too delicious to leave behind." 5 minutes slipped by, then 10. The air grew cooler, and shadows stretched long across the grass. When Daisy finally lifted her head, the meadow was empty. The flock had moved on. The shepherd was nowhere in sight. Panic rose in her chest. "This can't be happening," she murmured. "Without the flock, I'm easy prey." The forest around her felt darker than it truly was, as fear painted every shadow with danger. She imagined coyotes, bears, and mountain lions creeping through the trees. Her legs trembled. Trying to steady herself, Daisy decided to walk toward the nearby creek. "If I must face the night," she thought, "at least I'll drink some water first." Step by careful step, she approached the water's edge. The surface reflected the dim sky like glass. As she bent to drink, something unusual caught her eye in the mud beside the creek. A massive paw print, deep and wide, pressed firmly into the earth. Daisy stared at it, her fear briefly forgotten. Before Daisy could decide what the enormous track meant, a gray coyote slipped from the trees and approached the creek. His sharp eyes locked onto her instantly. A crooked grin spread across his face. "Well, look at that," he sneered. "A lonely lamb out after sunset. This must be my lucky evening." Daisy's heart pounded, but she did not run. Instead, she stepped aside and spoke with surprising calm. "Before you do anything," she said, "you might want to look at that print beside you." The coyote glanced down. His grin vanished. "That's no ordinary track," he muttered. "That belongs to a mountain lion." He stepped back cautiously. "Are you under its protection?" Daisy said nothing more. She simply held her head high. The silence made the warning stronger than any words. The coyote's confidence dissolved. Without another sound, he turned and dashed into the brush. Daisy felt a spark of something new inside her, confidence. As the night deepened, a raccoon, then a stray dog wandered near the creek. Each time, Daisy calmly pointed to the large paw print. Each time, the visitor retreated quickly. Her fear slowly transformed into boldness. She stood taller, steadier. The shadow that once terrified her now felt less threatening. For the first time since realizing she was alone, Daisy sensed that she might survive the night after all. Just when Daisy began to feel certain of her safety, the forest suddenly grew still. Birds burst from the trees, and a deep, thunderous growl rolled across the creek. From the darkness emerged a powerful mountain lion named Sierra. Her golden eyes shone in the moonlight. Daisy swallowed hard, but remembered the paw print. Gathering her courage, she spoke clearly. "I've been standing by that track all evening," she said. "Because of it, no one has harmed me." Sierra stepped closer and studied the print in the mud. Then she let out a low rumble that almost sounded like laughter. "Of course no one touched you," she replied. "That print is mine." Daisy's knees nearly buckled, but Sierra continued. "Any creature who respects my mark understands my strength. Since you trusted it enough to stand here, you've shown bravery." The lioness lifted her head proudly. As long as I roam these woods, no predator will trouble you." Relief flooded through Daisy like warm sunlight. She realized she was no longer alone. Sometimes in life, we feel small and vulnerable, surrounded by unseen dangers. But when we stand under something greater than ourselves, whether it's faith, purpose, or unwavering belief, fear begins to lose its grip. Courage isn't pretending danger doesn't exist. It's trusting that a greater strength stands beside you. When that trust is firm, even the fiercest threats think twice before stepping forward.